this is once again Noxter, and today I'm thinking. So last episode I showed off this lovely texture pack, and it's lovely. And I mentioned some of the things that I hadn't done yet, and I've done some of those since then. I went right afterwards. I said, hey, I haven't done the books. I've done the books. I've done a few of the mobs now. And another thing I said, I wanted to add some extra features in the salmon shrine, which I've done. You can now buy fish. 5 brew bucks, you can get 10 raw fish. I might need to make that cheaper. Or 4 raw salmon, or 2 clownfish, pufferfish. I might put more of these, I don't know. And you can pay the money in there. I don't think anyone has yet. Let's check. They hadn't earlier. Well, I haven't gotten any brew bucks in here. There were some fish. I'm not sure if I accidentally put them in there instead of in the wrong chest. But anyway. But I did see someone had been in here, though. There were more fish in here, so people have been coming here. Apparently a zombie has died on the altar. Apparently it's also raining. But yeah, I don't know why I'm looking through these chests, because... Oh, I do want another saddle, potentially. Actually, I don't really need another saddle. I'll grab this slime here, even though we're about to go get some more. But yes, so I've added that feature. You can buy fish, which is like... Spend fish to get into the place, and buy fish so that you can get in again without having to go fishing. And I've also got the Lucky Salmon Prize Chest. Everything in the chest is free, take it all. In other words, you come along, you grab everything in there, and no one's grabbed anything. They've got a saddle and some gold horse armor. That's pretty good. Or you can swap something for the diamond horse armor that's there. But that's everything, and I might... The idea is, like, once it's been taken, I'll switch that out with something else. But it hasn't been taken, so maybe I need to switch it out beforehand, because no one wants it. But anyway, enter chest, so you can store, get your money, access things. I'm wondering if I need anything from here. Might grab some redstone, because I might need it later. Let's grab the whole stack. Alright. So, blah 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 blah. Horses! On the subject of horses... What was the subject of horses? Yeah, horses are pretty terrible. Particularly for me, they're very laggy. Not great. The only thing I'm interested in and am using, and I'm going to be working on, as we'll see in a minute, ta-da-da! Spoiler alert, is... donkeys, because they're useful to me. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab some slime, and I don't think I'll grab it from the silo, because I'm going to need more slime than the silo. More slime than the silo will provide me with at the moment, and I want to save up, and I'd rather get this to be like a full double chest so we can actually see the lights coming on at some point. So I'm going to go downstairs where I've already got some. I should also mention, very disorganized episode this. Last episode I said I was thinking about building an AFK platform up above the Sly Farm. English today. And I've done that. I'm not convinced it's actually... You get better spawn rates than actually just standing around here. What have I got in here? Just junk mostly. But... So, and it's kind of ugly. I mean, I could decorate it, make it look like a UFO or something. But I might tear it down, but what I want to keep it for at the moment is it's a good demonstration of this elevator. You get in the minecart, you push button, and it takes you all the way up through completely open space. So I'm calling this concept an aerovator, because unlike any other sort of elevator, it takes you up through open space. You don't need anything, it just goes through the air. And the minecart is here. Like on single player you can get away without using the minecart and just stand on it, but on multiplayer you can glitch through. And it's really nice, it just stops at the top. There's a tripwire here, I'm in the tripwire, and it just stops there and waits for you to get off, and as soon as you do, it automatically sets itself and goes back down, which is pretty cool. And it means if you accidentally send it up without being on it, or if you fall off or jump off for any reason, it'll automatically send itself back down as well when it gets to the top. So I really like that idea, and we're going to use that concept somewhere else. This is the safe fall, which is perfectly safe as long as you do it carefully. Right, where was I? I was going to get the slime blocks that I have in the basement. Wow, I actually made that perfectly. They're not in that chest, why am I opening it? They're in this chest. Spoiler alert. See? Slime blocks. And I won't need that extra redstone. I'm going to need... I think I've got cobblestone over there. I actually need smooth stone. Actually, I'm going to need coal. Actually. By the way, did you know that... I'll just grab some coal from here, because I need to smelt some... Might need to smelt some smooth stone. And if we can see any slimes, I don't know if we will. We might have to wait till they come out. You can hear some in there. I've retextured the slimes. As I said, I was retexturing things. Which, again, the way I've textured them, I mean, well, first of all, the purpley colour instead of the green doesn't suit so well the slime farm design of it being like snot. Because snot generally isn't purple. Unless something's really bad. And it also doesn't have an eyeball in the middle of it. So yeah, I've made these little slimy eyeballs. I think that's pretty cool. Got quite a lot of them coming at the moment. Gesundheit. Look at those cute little snotty booger eyeballs. Soon enough, we'll see their slime balls pouring up the pipe. Soon enough. Holy moly, it's just... Wow. Hay fever season. This is insane. It's like on overdrive. Maybe being up there did help. Maybe. Well, Poppy's also online, so that's like adjusting chunky things. He's AFK at the moment. He does that quite a lot. So it's kind of hard to test what this is like normally. Which means it doesn't matter. Anyway. Really, that is a heck of a lot of slime. There's also a lot of random junk in here, and I don't know why. People have just been tossing things in, or what. I guess they have. Anyway. Oh, I should mention, that thing is a bone. I've probably shown what bones look like, but it's very hard to tell. While I'm at it, I wanted to make some... I don't actually have any string. I get confused between bones and string, that's what I do. Oh, yes. Wow. Very disorganized. I'm going to have to cut a lot of bits out of there. But I made this. I've got a chest in here for storing random junk. Oh, string. How handy. Oops. No, that's a block of coal. Anyway, I made an auto smelter because I wanted to smelt up a hell of a lot of glass. And I've done that. And I've placed a hell of a lot of glass where I wanted it. So that was nice. So let me see. I want to make some leads because I told you I was doing horse-related things, right? Or donkeys. And I need leads to do that with. Come on, lag, get your act together. Doesn't look much like a lead, but it'll do. I've got 2 saddles. I really only need 1. I wanted to take the extra one because of reasons. I borrowed the one that I had on baggage. And anyway, I've got what I need. I've got what I need! It's now night time. I'd like to sleep, but Puffy's AFK. Ha ha ha. Lol. So it's actually quite nice because you probably saw the big thing in the distance earlier, assuming I showed it to you and didn't cut that part out. Who knows? Very disjointed episode. Anything could happen. And having shown that, it's far enough away. It's actually slightly out of the normal spawn chunk loading, but the way loading works is quite nice. If you've like loaded a chunk, it hangs around for a while, even after you've left the area, so that like when you have it on your chunks on like 32 blocks, like I have, you still see things. You see things, man, that are in a distance. So, wow. My thoughts are not organised right now. I was like, yeah, I'm doing things. I should have recorded some of this stuff. So I recorded some of the stuff. So this is Cthulhu 2, the second. That's Chris's donkey, but he's kind of had some babies. Actually, this one is the parent, which I think I'm going to take. This one's good because he has many heart things. 14. Whereas all the other ones don't have that much. They've only got the 1 row, which is they've inherited from mother and or father. Chris had this hay bale in there, which was really annoying when they kept suffocating me in the roof, so I just moved it out here. But I want to bring... disjointed again. So I'm going to put a saddle on this guy, and you can saddle a horse while sitting on it. You can do that in real life too, if you're very good. Lol, no you can't. Right. Oh, yes, I made zombies look kind of terrifying. They've kind of got this big gaping mouth with teeth and no eyes and these goopy little ears and these weird clawy arms, and they're kind of pink and gooey. Yeah. So I'm going to take this guy. I need to name some of these guys, I reckon. And I'm going to get my leads. And I'm going to try and get out of here. And it's probably going to not go so well. Ah! Because I should not be doing this at night. Oh, carrots. I need those. Actually, they don't. Wait, let's not hit the donkeys. Okay. Okay, let's close the gate so Cthulhu can't get out. Very disorganized, I should mention. I did mention. Wow! Woo! One of those days. Alright, let's get on this donkey and ride out of town. Oh yeah, skeletons, kind of skeletal with ninja masks. Spiders are kind of skeletal. Skeletons are kind of shooting me right now, so I'm stuck on a tree. No, I'm not. I think I've left my other donkeys behind. I'm going to run. This is not ending well! Yep. Okay, let's find... let's regroup our fellow asses. Oh, I also mentioned last time that I wanted to adjust the texture models for the tools so that they weren't on the weird angle because of the different angle, and I've done that. Okay, did I get those leads back? I didn't get the leads back. Where are the leads? What have you done with them? Hello? I had leads. Where's the other donkey gone too? I need more donkey in my life. Oh, and creepers are kind of red things with eyeball heads. Okay, there's you. Where are... This is ludicrous. I need daytime. Like, running back and forth in the night isn't too bad, but trying to take 3 donkeys with you at the same time is... Oh, by the way, these guys are terrible at jumping, but I'm not planning to actually do anything that requires jump skill or speed. That's fine. Really, what happened to the leads? I had leads. There they are. Alright. Whew. It's starting to rise. You can see the beacons over there. Apophie is working on a giant PvP arena, and it's pretty cool. And I want my mummy. Get up here, you silly ass. Come on, spider. Get shot. Ah! Oh, well, that was only mildly terrifying. Well, it's daytime now. The rain stopped. Alright. Whew. Whoops. I accidentally shot the donkey. You'll be alright, man. Just hang in there. Oh, flip, the lead's broken again. This is terrible. I should have done this one at a time. It would have been so much quicker. I could have just ridden them or dragged them one at a time on leads. I'm not sure which is faster because of the whole lag. So yeah, riding horses for me is not really a very practical idea for getting around generally, unless you want to carry with the chests extra storage things. which they are quite helpful for. I took Baggage, my mule, over to the sand place, the desert, to get sand, which I used for that heck of a lot of glass that I mentioned earlier. Well, okay, here we are. I need a way through these trees. I need to make a road over here. I'm not sure whether I want to join it from the mini golf club or spawn or both. How do we get up from here? Need to come around from the other side, I think. And the lead's broken again. Great. Get back on your lead. I need to get more name tags. I want to be able to name lots of things because it's more fun when things have names. And the lead broke again. Really? What is with this today? Donkeys, who'd use them? So yeah, I took Baggage, Nether. The thing I discovered about we've got that Nether hub, which I'm not sure if I've shown it in a video, but everyone knows what it looks like anyway, so I didn't need to. Very nice looking, not very functional for horses. They can't fit through the gaps. So I don't know how we could adjust that or what we should do about that. People probably don't need to use it for horses too much. I'm just derping around in a forest with two. Darn, these trees, they're everywhere. But yes, I had a bit of trouble. Well, as in I had to dig a hole through the wall. Ah! I'm like all dead-ended in. Who cares about preserving the environment? And the lead broke again. Why do you keep breaking your lead? Ah. This is terrible. This is terrible. What if we come out this way? Can you make it up here? The lead's broken again, isn't it? Alright. So what have we actually got here? Both the leads are broken. Great. Let's go fetch the donkeys. Donkeys. The donkeys. I have a couple of donkeys you might be interested in. Alright. Stupid Enderman digging holes and ruining the environment, the natural terrain. Alright, so we've got a big tower thingy, obviously. And this tower, the towery part of it, is in fact an elevator. So we saw the elevator over the slime farm, which we said was very slow. This is an elevator that's very fast. You've probably seen them before. This design before. I've used this design before. Well, not this precise one, but this concept before. I actually came up with this concept, independently of a bunch of other people. But I came up with it, and where's that other donkey gone? Oh. Hi. I didn't say I was recording, did I? Let's do that now. Oops. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Apophy's over here. Hopefully he's not here to murder my face. I don't think he is. He's probably just wondering what the heck is going on. So I need to get this donkey up there. Now, I've got a donkey there for the purpose of getting up there, but I want this one up there as well. Ah! Whee! And the lag. Woo! So what have we here? I think there's a sign down there that tells you what we have here. Alright, we're going to jump over this fence, if this donkey can even jump. See, there's Baggage. I told you he was up here. She, actually. I think Baggage is just meant to be a she. Alright. He wants a lesson. That's how you do it. Oh yeah, so the sign is to SkyWyrm, spawn station and skydock. So with that in mind, start thinking about what that could actually mean. Whilst I attempt to... Where the heck did those leads go? Always with the leads. Alright. Get a saddle on, buddy. So yes, normally, when you go up here. You're not bringing additional donkeys, you're using the stock standard pre-installed donkey. Whee! And what happens to him, or her, it could be a she-donkey, is normally when you get off, you come over this way, step on the pressure plate, which opens up the trapdoor, and she fall down, or he or she falls down. And obviously, that falling down normally kills you, and I may have lost one donkey in question in the process because I forgot to have the water set up properly. Yeah, that happens. But there's a water drop, it carries them into a water stream, which carries them into a water lift, which carries them up here, which pushes them into this tripwire, which opens up the trapdoor and makes a platform from the stand on them, so they're ready for you to come up again with the next guy, or whoever, or next time you need to go up. For whatever reason... Oh, apparently I haven't actually tamed this donkey. That's great. Well, let's see if we can do this. I probably can't. This is probably going to not end well. And that donkey may or not be dead by morning. Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to die when it hits the top. And the lag. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. So yeah, donkey go down. Now, donkey come up, please. Jump here, jump there, jump there. It's not very convenient for you to walk up, but it works. Donkey. I really don't want you to... Oh, look, it's on half a heart. I dropped a lead. I don't really care about the lead. I mean, I've got 2 donkeys up already. I can just breed more. But that sounds really terribly cruel and heartless. So... Oh! It's not... Pusher it off the cliff. Come on. Ah. Well, the lead broke. Is the donkey alive? The donkey is alive. I don't know how. He's alive. Oh, or she. Ah. That's the... Oh, no, what are you doing? You stupid ass! You're gonna get us both killed! Okay, I'm attempting to tame a donkey halfway up a giant horse ladder. Okay. This is not well thought out. Oh. So anyway, did we get any leather at least from that? Don't tell Peter. Or the RSPCA, or whatever we have here. So yeah, another one of my lovely cheaty water fountains. Drop down. Yeah, there's one way of doing it. You could do separate blocks, whatever. Who cares? Let's go up here and talk about the skydock. Such a very disorganized episode. So normally that happens. The donkeys don't die. No animals are harmed in the making of this video. There's carrots here, but I need gold, so I've just brought some up. So we've got gold to turn into golden carrots because I want to be able to breed donkeys up here because 2 is not enough. These are like the root parent population of the herd, and baggage is just chilling out because I used her to bring glass up here. Oh, speaking of glass, I mentioned I wanted to change the texture glass or experiment with it, and that's what I've done. It's just a single pixel on each side, which you can't really see. I'm not going to place it down right now, but hopefully we'll see some later and you can see. And if you like it better or not, I don't know. Whew. Alright, baggage, you can have your saddle back. You're the lesser one. So I want to put the saddle on this one. So this is the skydock. And I need to build the auto dockers. One on that end, one on that end. And that means nothing to you because you don't know what an auto docker is and you don't know what a skydock is. So when you sit... And I've forgotten how to English. I'm not looking forward to editing this episode. But if you know what a dry dock is, in a dry dock, you get a really nice view from up here. I should say that. In a dry dock is like a dock where you park a ship or a boat, some large sea vessel, and you flood all the water out so you can work on fixing it or building it or whatever before sticking it back in the ocean. So this is a sky dock, which instead of being dry is in the sky. It is also dry unless it's raining, but it's in the sky, which it's slightly different from a dry dock in the concept of a dry dock is like taking the boat out of its natural environment and instead putting it in a different one where you can work on it. In this one, it's keeping it in its, well, keeping the vehicle in its natural environment, but still allowing a nice platform where you can access and work on it. So I think it's probably become pretty clear that I'm going to build a vehicle of some sorts. It's not a boat, but it has properties that could be described as being slightly boat-like. It's not quite a train, but it functions in concept very much like a train. It's not quite an airship, because it's not really a ship, but it does go through the air. It's not quite anything, but just think of it like a train, but shaped more like a star cruiser battleship or an aircraft carrier, but without the aircraft. But it is an aircraft, but without the aircraft. But think of it like a train. It's like a train, and this is like the train station. And it's about 100 blocks long, give or take, a little bit less. And as well as just being a train like most trains, which you use to put things on and take places, this train is designed to function as a mobile home. It has all the basic necessities of Minecraft, minus a few, but most of them. Everything, and then some things. Let's not go into too much detail, because then it won't be as much suspenseful when you finally see it. But I'm going to use this skydock to build that. And I'm going to start off with a small one, which just has like a storage unit, because putting all the other complicated units it has on it is going to be long and tedious process, needs a heck of a lot of slime. Yeah, I want to get started with a small one, make sure it's working. So it's going to run right down the middle of this, and when the full thing is done, it will stretch from pretty much the entire length of this skydock. This is 100 blocks, it's actually 98, 95, 96, 97. I have pizza here, I have not finished eating. A very disorganized episode. I think I've just discovered the episode title. So yes, the SkyWyrm, it's spelt worm with a Y, as in the Old English word for dragon. And it's called that because it's slightly dragon-like, it flies through the sky. The original version, when I originally named it, actually had wings of a sort, which were mob farms. I decided to clip them because they were stupid and didn't function very well and were just extra laggy. But the original version had that. It's like a worm in that it moves kind of like an earthworm by moving in little segments and reaching forward and pushing that segment ahead at a time. And it's also powered by the engine is an inchworm drive. So when you put all those things together, hence the name SkyWyrm. And sky because it goes through the sky. It doesn't actually have to go through the sky, it's just that there's a heck of a lot less terrain for it to run into and get its face bashed on and jammed up and spend half an hour trying, well, probably 3 hours trying to unjam the thing and repair it so that it can continue to go. And it goes like, this is a station, which is a place where you can get on and off. It's going to have auto dockers, which will automatically stop it, but you can stop and start it manually anytime, anywhere, and it's really, really cool. And I'll stop talking about it without actually showing you anything, because I'm just talking, and these are just words, and you don't care anymore. You've lost interest. So that's what I'm working on. Was there something else? I was meant to talk about something else. I was planning on talking about something else. Who knows? This is a very disorganized episode. Tell you what, I'm going to call the end of the episode here because I couldn't be bothered rambling on about anymore. I'll probably record other clips of other random things that happen in the meantime, or since now and by the time I get around to editing it, and shove them in there somewhere, interspersed randomly in the general timeline of everything. This is cool. You can just see the corner of Kit's mansion, but most of the spawn is just out of range, which is good because this thing's a lot of pistons moving. Might cause lag and things. Spawn can be laggy as it is. I want to keep this just out of range, but it's still within convenient walking distance, and will be even more convenient when I build a road, which I said I wanted to build. SkyWyrm. Choo choo! Why, hello there, sir. Hello? Hello? What? That wasn't how I scripted that to go. Hello?